Hi, I'm Rebecca Olson, CEO of the Maryland Association of CPAs. This year, we're thrilled to once again host the MACPA Foundation's Women to Watch Awards. We're excited to celebrate 30 amazing female leaders in our profession. And these awards not only recognize their success and contributions, but also inspire the next generation of leaders. Join me now for a brief interview with one of our incredible honorees, and we hope to see you in person on September 26th at our Women to Watch Awards breakfast.
Thank you, Rebecca. Hi, my name is Monica Kempson. I am the tax partner with Askey and Associates here in Southern Maryland. I'm excited to be here with Rebecca today, and I have been in the industry for 17 years in public accounting, 20 years overall in the financial world. So just excited to be with you guys today.
Awesome, Monica. Wow. 20 years, 17 in public accounting. I guess there's got to be so many different kind of mile markers or accomplishments along the way, probably becoming a partner, probably one of them. But what would you say you think is kind of the one of the highlights of your career that you're most proud of?
Um, There are actually two things that I thought of when I saw this question ahead of time, and that was just becoming a CPA was such a significant milestone in my life. And then obviously moving into my current role as tax partner of Askey. Both of those accomplishments took significant effort and time and sacrifice in my life. And so those two things really stood out to me.
Absolutely. And I know in any career that spanned that long, there's people along the way that help us, right, and get to that point. So I'm wondering for you, who's someone that stands out as a significant mentor or role model in your career?
Yeah, so again, I thought of two people that have really significantly helped me in my career in two different ways. The first was my very first manager that I worked with at Community Bank. His name was Patrick. He really taught me a lot about how to treat my customers in a way that exceeds their expectations and makes them feel valued. So our goal was always to make them feel like they were our only customer, even though, obviously they weren't. And I've taken that into my current role, and it's really
Mhm.
helped me here as well. The other influential role model, I would say, is my partner, Krista Hood. She's really helped me and helped to lead the way for our firm in supporting the growth of others. So for the longest time, I was very determined and focused on my career path. But Krista really set a good example and showed the value of investing in the growth of others. And so she helped me to switch my focus from my own path to that of helping others.
That's awesome. And I know Krista's been honored as a Woman to Watch honoree before as well. So amazing firm and leadership that you all are setting right there in Southern Maryland. As the profession evolves, right? We are a continuously learning profession. It's kind of baked in to who we are. And as you see new people coming into the firm, coming into the profession, what piece of advice are you giving? What insight do you give the young people at Askey and Askey?
So, so one of the big things that I think helped me as I was growing in my career is I just tell people to get as much exposure to as many different roles as possible in the company. Um, so when I was, starting out and looking back, I think one of the things that contributed to my success and quick promotions within each company I worked for was I would just go from office to office and ask, "Can I help you with anything?" And whatever that thing was, I really worked hard to exceed their expectations. It gave me the opportunity to have different and more complex projects that I wouldn't have had otherwise in my current role that I was hired for. So through that process, I really learned how each position in the company worked together towards the goals of the company. And that perspective on operations has really helped me in my role as partner here because I really, have to see all perspectives of everybody's position. And it's really been probably, I would say, one of the biggest impacts that I just developed just from working with the people that are so great that I've worked with over the years. So That's the advice I would give to new folks.
That's awesome. Yeah, that idea of that um, getting to know everyone and getting to know all the different areas of the business or of the firm, and that insight that that gives you, and coming from like a helping standpoint, I think is a terrific way to do that. And so one of the things we're doing at MACPA is really working to kind of change some of the narrative that's out there in the inside the profession about how we talk about what we do, and externally to the public, what they view our profession as doing. And part of that is to really hone in on purpose. Like, what is the real impact of the work that we do? Sure, there's filings and spreadsheets and statements and kind of things that we do product or compliance wise, but what's the impact of it? Where's the real value, not just to the clients or the organization, but really to society and our communities? And so for you, I'm curious, what would you say you see as your CPA purpose?
I would say my CPA purpose is to serve my team, our clients, and our community in any way possible to support their goals. And with that, I'm motivated by all those who have supported me to get where I am today. And I get a lot of joy out of seeing others succeed. So,
That's awesome. There is a special kind of like pride and joy in someone that you've helped succeeding, right?
mhm,
There's like the you achieving something that's really great, but then when you see someone else that you've invested in achieve something, I don't know, there's just like even more
mhm,
special thing there, I believe. And that's really what leadership is all about, right? So we have the Women to Watch Awards coming up, and we have two categories. We have emerging leaders and experienced leaders. And of course, leader is at the heart of both of those categories. And so I'm curious for you, if you had to kind of sum up your leadership philosophy, what does being a leader mean to you, Monica?
it sort of goes along with my CPA purpose of serving my team and clients and community. But I would say being a leader to me means putting others above yourself. I mean, for me, it's doing all of the things that need to be done, no matter, what it is. It doesn't, there's nothing that's beneath us as leaders. We just do it all for the common goal of the
Yeah.
firm and our community and our clients.